We are going to be making some stuff today with Sale-a-Bration. And if you can guess, we're going to use the Fruit Salad DSP. Can you believe we only have 1 week left until Saleabration is done for this year? So if you haven't taken advantage of it, just know that you only have this till February 28th, and then it will be gone till next year. We also have a great sign-up special during Saleabration. This is one of the cards that we're going to be making today. And like I said, we're going to be using the Fruit Salad designer paper. So let me pull out all the goods here. All right. So this is our card base. It is 8.5 by 5.5. And I'm gonna just crease this right here. And then we have our inside 5.25 by 4. We're gonna put that off to the side. And we have 3 pieces, 2 of designer paper. The top one is 2.25 by 4. The middle is 1.5 by 4, and then the bottom is 1.25 by 4. So we're going to do a little bit of stamping on this piece, and we're also going to be stamping on this one. So let me get my stuff here. We're going to use Real Red, and the stamp set that I'm using is, let me get it here, Everyday Arches. So we have Thanks in this one, and then I also have So Very Much. So we're going to be stamping with this. So let me get So Very Much. I'm going to stamp this down here at the bottom. And then let's grab our thank you or thanks. We might as well stamp this while we got it out. I think I put it on the bottom last time and then put that at the top. I might switch them. I think I'm going to put the thanks at the top, and then I'll put the heart and the bow at the bottom. Because why not? That's what we do. We just change it up. So put this over here. Get this out of the way so I don't put my hand in it. All right, now we're going to bring our card base back in here. And we're going to start gluing these pieces down. Now, if you don't like the fruit that's on the paper, then don't forget you have this really pretty pattern on the other side that you can use that instead. I just flipped it over, so I have apples on one side and then I have this on the other. A couple of the cards we're making today, we're not using the fruit, so if you don't like them, it's okay. We'll just change it up a little bit here. Get all these glued down. Just like that. So it's a good way to use up scraps of paper that you have. It doesn't require a lot of designer paper. We all end up with a ton of scraps, so I like thinking of ways to use those on your card. All right, we're going to pop this up right here. So we have Thanks So Very Much. And then I'm going to take our Bee Builder punch, and I'm going to cut out a piece of scrap here. I'm going to make a heart. And we are going to glue this right to my label here, like that. And then I'm going to grab a piece of my twine. This is the Real Red twine. I think this one was out at Christmas time with the all the candy embellishments and stuff like that. So we're going to grab a piece of that and a glue dot here. Hi Nancy, hi Nancy. I was like, I see Nancy. Oh wait, I didn't see Nancy. Oh, Madeline's on too. Thanks guys, thanks for being here. So we are going to glue this right to the heart. Just like that. And then we have to do the inside here. So on this one, I used You Are Simply Fantastic. So if you have seen the Everyday Arches, you know a lot of them are actually arches. I used this one, but I'm going to show you what I did. So you can move these any way that you want. It's supposed to be like down like this. So all I did, since it is a photopolymer stamp, you can kind of finagle this any way you want. Let me line this up better here. Move it over. So all I did is I took it and I just kind of straightened it out. And the C wants to dip down there. So now we can just stamp this and it'll be more of a straight line instead of have that arch in it. So let me get that straight here. That C wants to dip down there. There we go. Get some red. Red always makes me nervous. It's always one that sticks everywhere to you. Okay, we're going to go just like, oopsie, there it goes again. I'm going to get inky, I can tell. Just like that. Now I'm going to grab my scrap here again, and I'm going to make another heart. And I'm going to glue this right down. I could use either side. That one's got a little pink on it, but I'm just going to put that one there. We are going to put this on the inside of our card. Just like this. And there you go. There's our first card. So super simple, great way to use up scraps. You can also take a piece of paper here. Let me see if I got one long enough. I could take a piece and decorate my envelope. Oh, I could use that side. I could do that. So all you do, it's a little bit short. Let me see if I can find a bigger one. I could cut a new piece, but I'm not going to just because I really do like using my scraps. So all you do is just, we'll put it down right up here at the crease. It's okay if that little white is showing. And then we're just going to take our snips and go around it. And then we'll have a cute little envelope that matches our card. There you go. Okay, so there's card number 1. Thanks, Madeline. And then if you're not a fruit fan, then hang tight. I got this one here for you guys. We have this one. So believe it or not, it is the other side of this wild fruit. So let's get this one out here. Here's the hostess code that's still available this week. And if you need anything, don't forget Saleabration. This is the last week, like I said. Our card base is 8.5 by 5.5. So we're going to burnish that. And then we have a piece of Coastal Cabana. This is 5 by 3 3/4. And then we have a piece of white that's 4 3/4 by 3.5. And our piece of designer paper is 2 1/4 by 3.5. So we are going to stamp on this first. So I used, I have Smoky Slate and Coastal Cabana. I think they're really pretty together. So we are going to get our hello stamp. Okay, so Smoky Slate, and we're going to stamp that right down here at the bottom. Actually, I'm going to use my padded mat just so it covers good. With this being a solid stamp like that and it's thick, we just want a good coverage. Perfect. Okay, and then I'm going to grab Coastal Cabana because I want to stamp my birds. And in this set, you have birds and airplanes and a balloon, all the air stuff. But I really like these birds. They're not your typical stick birds. They're just really pretty. So there's those. And actually, while I have this out, I'm going to stamp the inside as well with my birds. All right, now we're going to glue our white onto our Coastal Cabana. And we're going to wrap some ribbon around this after we get our designer paper on. So if you want, you could use the fun side, but we have other cards for that today. So we're just going to use this real pretty paper, just like that. And I used Pool Party, the crunched ribbon on this. So we're just going to wrap this and tie a little knot. You could tie a bow, but it is kind of a thicker ribbon and it might make bulk in your card, but you really don't want it too bulky if you're going to be mailing it. Let's cut some of this off like that. Okay. We don't want to hide our hello. There we go. And now we're going to glue this onto our card. Like this. Oops, that was crooked. There we go. Like that. Okay. Now we'll take this piece. Let's see what I stamped in here. Know You Are Loved. And I put it kind of off to the side just for fun. So let me get that one. I'll put this on the bigger block. Now these I find it's easier if you just lay them down and pick them up like this instead of trying to take your stamp and put on here, just because it lays better how it's supposed to if you pick it up like that first. Madeline, I hope you're feeling better. All that sickness that was going around. Okay, we're just gonna stamp that right here. Oh, where did that come from? Let me see. I might have to cover that. Most people wouldn't notice, but you know, I seen it. Now that I've seen it, I have to cover it. So let me see here. How about we could stamp some more birds? What do you think? Why not, right? There, we have more birds. And we're going to put this right here on the inside of our card. And this will be card number 2. There you go. Oh, we have to add our embellishments. We actually forgot them on the other card too. These, let me see. I think I'm going to use, what's the name of these? The neutrals. Let me dig out the name here. Neutral Matte Dots. So I'm just going to use these white ones here. And pop a couple here. And I'll pop one down here. I don't want to cover up my hello. There we go. There you have it. So that is card number 2. Actually, let me bring this one back in because we can't forget all the bling on these. I'm going to use the adhesive shiny sequins. Now these I think are really pretty. They have the peach, the pink, the green, and the orange. So these green match perfect. So I'm going to add some of these. Let's get a big one here. There we go. Just like that. Thanks, Madeline. You like that one too? Okay. Moving right along. Now I have a fun fold for you guys at the end. So I'll do that one last. It's not hard by any means. It's just, I'll save that one for last. We're going to do this one. You are a ray of sunshine. This is the new white ribbon that's coming out with the textured, what's it called? Textured tile or something, that stamp set that I showed you guys the other day. It's really easy to work with. It makes really nice bows. It's not really thick, and it colors good. I colored it with my blendable the other day, and it colored really nice. So there's that. This is 5 1/4 by 4. Let me see, where did I was going to say I put my dimensions down here somewhere. So 5 1/4 by 4, we have 2 pieces of designer paper. These are 5 by 1 3/4. We have this fun pattern on this side. You could always go like that. That would be pretty. Want to do that this time? Why not? We'll try it. So we're going to put these on here. Slide that over there. Okay, and then we can glue this on our card. And then I took the Everyday Arch die and I cut out this medium-sized arch. So we need to stamp on this. Let me bring my foam pad back in. And you are a ray of sunshine. So let me get that stamp right here. And we did it in pumpkin pie. We're going to stamp this right inside here. Fits perfectly. I had this little gap at the bottom, so I thought, well, I'll just tie a ribbon down there. And that's how the ribbon got there. So, grab that. This is the 100% polyester white ribbon. And it's just, it's nice and thin. So let's tie a little bow here. Okay, not too bad. All right. I'm looking for my little scissors. I don't know where they are. They're on this desk somewhere. Those are kind of big. I don't see them. Oh, you know what? We forgot to stamp the little thingies. So that is also in the stamp set. It's these little, like, I guess they're supposed to be stars if it's all things stars or all things from the sky. So that would be my guess. So we're going to take some Daffodil Delight. Try to add these on without hitting my bow here. Just add a couple. I might as well do some inside my card here too. Can't have too many stars, right? Okay. And we're going to put this on dimensionals. Let me see. There they are. Go straight. I've been making lots of things with the new Thankful Garden, the stamp set. If you guys don't have it yet, wow, it's amazing. I love stencils, and they're just so pretty. I've been having a ball playing with those. And I took a piece of designer paper, it's just a strip, and it was left over from where I made that. So I'm going to put that on the inside here. Oh, I put that there. So how about if I put it up here? Who says it? Oop, that was crooked. Who says it has to be at the top or the bottom? We'll put it here. Come here. There. Let's put this inside our card. Did I do any more stamping? Let me see. Oh, thanks so very much. So we can stamp that inside as well. I should have done that before I put glue on it, but that's okay. We'll get it. So here's thanks. I did that in Granny Apple Green. And then we need so very much. Make sure that's going to fit there. Yep. There you go. All right. There's card number 3. Easy, easy. And like I said, it's just another way to use up your scraps. Let me get some of this cleaned up before we go to the fun fold so I can find stuff. All right. Got a bunch of stamps out here. Just a second. This put away. Which one do you guys like best so far? The apples, the oranges, or the not fruit one at all? You know what your favorite is here. So this one is a watermelon card. It says hello, and it opens up like this. It's like a burst of fruit popping out at you. So we are going to be making this one next. Oh, did I forget my dimension or my embellishments again? I did. Guys, I keep forgetting them. Oh, I wanted to show you. I got these. These are new Starburst sequins, and they have petunia pop and this yellow and white in them. So I'm going to use these because these are new. These are available to order now if you're a demonstrator. And let me see, put that one over here. And again, they're called Starburst Sequin. So this one, we are going to take a piece of real red, and this is 4 1/4 by 11. And we're going to fold that in half. And this is the inside, 5 1/4 by 4 white. This is 5 1/4 by 4 yellow. And then our piece of designer paper is 5 by 3 3/4. We could do the watermelon on this side. Or we could, I like the bright, it matches the card. So let's do that. So we can glue this on here. Okay. And then I have a strip of designer paper. I think this was 3/4 by 3 3/4. Yeah, 3/4 by 3 3/4. So that'll give us a little bit of the green, so the card's not got so much red. Put that on there. And then we have a stitched label here. So we're going to stamp hello. I like stamping on my foam pad, if you guys can't tell. So if you don't have one, I would, I know the old Close to My Heart mats, they have that padding on the back too. So some of you guys use that, and that works well too. Okay, we got hello. We're going to use dimensionals and pop that up. This is the black and white gingham ribbon. We have the black and cream colored ribbon. Now I'm just using up what I have of the black and white. Love gingham ribbon. Okay, we're going to put that right down there. And then we can put this on the front of our card. Okay, just like that. All right, now this card, I put this label, but I was thinking instead of the circle, maybe I'll just put this white. I do have a circle cut out too, but I think I'm just going to use this white and see how it goes. I don't know. Let's see. Let's get to the fun fold part. So this is a 6x6 piece of designer paper, and what we're going to do is we are going to score it in half, and then we are going to score it the other way in half, just like that. So now you have a cross in it, and then you're going to score it corner to corner. And what that's going to do is it's only going to score 2 of these squares. So you have this one's a solid square and this one's a solid square. This square and this square is like in half, like that. Okay, so when we fold this up, the ones that go across, they are going to be valley fold. And this is your top and bottom, and then these are going to be in like this, so that when it all folds up, there we go. There we go. So your 2 solid panels that don't have any score marks in them, that's your top and your bottom. And these just go like this. Okay? That's it. Nothing fancy. I made that way more difficult. You know me. All right, let's try to do it with this white piece down this time. And we're gonna put that straight for one. All right, we're gonna put that down here. Then what you do is you just take your adhesive and you do the bottom first. That's just your solid piece. And it's going to sit right up here at your score line. And it goes right out to the edge, but it's okay. We're going to glue that down. Then we're going to put adhesive on the top, and we're just going to close the card like that. Let it sit for a minute. Now when you open it up, it's like that. So I switched it. I did the green this time instead of the fruit, but that's okay because you can still see it here. So you're still getting both sides of your paper. Now you can write here, or I could put this label back here to do some stamping on. Or I could stamp directly on this. Or, let me see, I probably have another label here. I could do something like that. So since I don't want white on white, how about if I just take and I add a little green down here so the white stands out. And then I'll stamp on this. That will work. So how about Embrace the Journey? And that is a stamp that's also in the Everyday Arches. You never know. Somebody might be having a new job or moving or whatever. We're just going to put that right up here. That was an Old Olive. And we'll stick that in here. Like that. There you go. Now, what would be really cute, we could do this. Let me see. We could, since I did a green background that time, we could take some of this fruit and cut it out. Let me see, where's my, how about if we take one of these? I know you guys love fussy cutting. You could cut out some of this fruit and put around on the pop-up part. And you could stick them on here. As long as they're on the inside, then when you open up your card, it's not going to interfere. So you could stick that in there, and then your apples, you could put a green one. Let me see, we could put a banana, an orange, watermelon, you get the idea. You could just take a whole bunch of fruit and stick around here, and that way your fruit kind of explodes on them when they open the card. So there's that. What do you think? I made that way more difficult than what it was supposed to be. That's funny, because it's so not hard. All right, so there is our 4 cards for today, and the reason I used it, like I said, is because Saleabration, this is the last week of Saleabration, and I didn't get to use this paper as much as I wanted to, so this is a free item that you can earn with the $60 order. So if you spend $40 or more, my online store, there's the hostess code, then you'll get a card kit with all 4 of these cards in the mail. If your order is if it's $50 or more, you'll also get an embellishment to go with it. And if it's $60 or more, you'll get the free designer paper as well. We forgot our embellishments on this one too. That's like always the last thing, and I always seem to forget them usually until I'm going to take pictures of them, and I'm like, oh, let me go back in here and add these little guys. So let's add the black ones on here. And those are from the natural matte dots again. They come in 4 different colors. So there you go. There is our 4 cards. Thanks, Madeline. Glad you like them all. But yeah, good way to use up scraps, and that's it. That's all I have for you today. So I hope you guys have a great week, and I'm glad everybody's feeling better, and I'll talk to you all soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.